Welcome to Westgate Chevrolet. Today we're taking a look at the top 4 features on the 2021 Chevrolet Bolt EV. Coming in at number 4, we have our interior technology. So this vehicle we're currently sitting in is the LT trim. It's around the mid-40s, so it's by no means the top of the line, but it still has quite a bit of interior technology. We have our cruise control, as well as our front collision alert, lane departure warning, and heated steering wheel. Then we have our voice commands, controls for a screen, as well as our phone hang-up. You can see the button there. The power button is lit up in blue. This button turns off and back onto the blue when the vehicle is started to indicate the vehicle is currently running. Being an EV, it's a bit hard to tell when the vehicle started because there is no startup noise of the engine. So this just kind of indicates that the vehicle is running. We have our heated seats. Then we have the gear selection stock from the Cadillac XT5. And also on the key, you can see we have remote start and an alarm. On to number 3, we have accessibility. So this happens in a few ways on the Chevrolet Bolt. First of which, we have our charging outlet right in front of the driver's door. So as soon as they exit, they have direct access to charging as opposed to having to walk around the whole vehicle. Second of which, we have our chrome lock and unlock button here for the driver. This locks and unlocks all doors on the vehicle with just a push of a button. Entering inside now, you can see we have our extremely low footwells. It also dips down. You can see it's just a foot off the ground. This allows for super ease of access while entering the vehicle. You can see you hardly have to lift your foot to get inside. This also continues into the back. You can see just how low that footwell is. We can see that the Bolt keeps a very straight roof line. So if we look inside, we can see we have plenty of headroom for the front and the rear passengers, giving this as a compact hatchback. And then around to the back, you can see we have the Chevrolet badge. Underneath of that, we have tucked away a rubber pad. Push that, we release our hatch. Inside we have plenty of storage room. You can see there. We also have the handles above to fold down our rear privacy cover and fold that away and allow for even more storage. Coming in at number 2, we have the infotainment screen. So this is a 10.2-inch infotainment screen. Show you a few of the options to give this the number 2 spot. We have the audio, which is obviously Sirius XM, as well as our AM and FM for the area. Go back to the home. We can see we have our phone connectivity. We have projection for our phone, so we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in. We also have the settings for the vehicle, in which we can control our time and date, rear seat reminders, so if we leave somebody in the back of the vehicle or some luggage in the back, it'll remind us and let us know when we exit the vehicle. We also have a teen driver mode, so this allows you, as you see, to customize your restrictions. Plenty to offer within that. Radio settings, vehicle settings, and remote device access, just to name a few. We also have the option for a photo gallery view, so we can connect a USB and have pictures roll through while we're driving. Our OnStar, so if we click that, you'll hear a voice. Ready. We can do our Wi-Fi, take me home, directions, or make a call.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Then we have our low power mode, so if the vehicle is getting a bit lower on charge, we can go ahead and hit that button. It'll turn off any unnecessary power users, and that way we can get a bit better charge out of our vehicle. Kind of tied into that, we have our energy button down below. Click this and we can see we have our portable cord limit. We also have the priority charging option, so we can set our departure, and this will charge and make sure we're at our desired charge for the drive. Temporary overdrive or override, and then our target charge level. This kind of ties into our screen here. So we can see we have our max charge level as mirrored on the screen we just saw. We also have our power on the other side. This acts as a tack in a gasoline car. As we press the gas more aggressively, it also raises the kilowatt usage, and this will affect in turn our range of the vehicle. So we can see max if we're driving very conservatively. Then we have our minimum of 306 if we're driving a bit more aggressive, and then in the middle, just the recommended. And then the middle screen also adjusts to show our digital speedometer. We also have several options we can cycle through in the middle. Now in the number 1 spot, we have the paint choice on the Bolt EV. So this vehicle comes in a variety of paint colors, but they all match the aesthetic of the electric vehicle. So we have our deep blue here, You have electric blue, the white, and plenty of other color choices, all adding to the thrill of an electric vehicle. We also have our second tone of the chrome, as well as our black, to really complete the look of the exterior on the Bolt. The black Chevrolet bow ties, and the paint-matched antenna up top, the fin antenna, add to the exterior feel as well as black metallic mirror caps, and Bolt EV painted off to either side.